Hey there, story lovers, and welcome to the Story Do channel with your host Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you another television review video all the way from the UK, the United Kingdom. The show Merlin, or to be precise, the title is The Adventures of Merlin, because this is literally Merlin, the wizard we know today, as today. This is Merlin in training. Now, there are characters in this show that we also know of today, like Morgana, Mordred, and Morgause. Now, there are positives of the show, and I'd like to talk about why I like the show and why it's not only it's actually a list on a list of shows that I like, not love, but like. First off, now, in the first episode, Uther Pendragon, Arthur's father, Arthur is actually a prince starting off. Uther Pendragon actually outlaws magic, or any form of sorcery, and the penalty is death. So Merlin, this is actually a great obstacle for Merlin because he has to deal with magic being outlawed while learning the ropes, which is actually another plus, learning the ropes about his powers and doing his patriotic duty of protecting King Arthur. Like, actually, to be King Arthur, because Arthur is actually a prince. Now, the characters we know of today, like Mordred, Morgana, and Morgause, they slowly develop into the characters we know. There's also a dragon. We find out that Merlin is actually a dragon lord, a second generation dragon lord. He finds out his father is actually the first generation. Now he's a second generation dragon lord. For those of you who don't know what a dragon lord is, it's actually someone, a magical someone, who is able to communicate or who's able to talk to dragons, and the dragons talk back to them. It's actually a power. Now, if this was anybody else, like any average Joe, the dragon wouldn't do that. It would just give them a roar, a standard roar, like they normally would. Now, I also liked the character dynamic between Arthur and Merlin. They were sort of like brothers, but they're not really brothers. But the way they kept teasing each other suggests that they could be siblings, but not really so. But also, Merlin, because he had to learn the ropes, we get to know the rest of these characters. It's all this fantastical world. And in the end, Arthur finds out that Merlin really is a warlock or a sorcerer, and he has been protecting Arthur undetected. Now, the show already ended. Now, for those of you who have not watched it, this is a spoiler alert. Go watch it. I totally recommend it. My rating is 4 out of 5 stars. Now, you see, because Merlin has to deal with the outlaw, the magic outlaw, he has to keep a secret while protecting Arthur, and he does so also while learning about his powers and dealing with Morgana, who becomes the person we know of today, who becomes the witch we know of today. So my rating, 4 out of 5 stars. For those of you who have not watched it, despite the spoiler alert, go watch it. And those of you who have watched it, go watch it again. You won't regret it. With that said, this has been Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.